going on. Whew. Well, the weather and the traffic seem to be in perfect sync with my mood today. I have this horrible pain in my back, on the left-hand side of my lower back, stretching all the way down my left leg to my foot. I didn't sleep at all last night because of it. And last time I looked at my watch, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun was already up. And yeah, it was a horrible night because of pain in my back. I have these episodes every now and then because of herniated disc that I have on my L5 vertebrae. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but anyway, you get the idea. And so yes, I just couldn't find a comfortable position where I had less pain. I wasn't even hoping for no pain. I was hoping for less pain last night. And yeah, so it's an old injury. It's a sports injury from back in the day. I don't remember the exact date. I think it was 1996, sometime in 1996. But I remember the exact moment when I first realised that something was very wrong with my back. At the time, I played volleyball, beach volleyball. So I don't know how you call it here, but it's just teams of two playing, volleyball in the beach. And at the time, I had this team with a friend of mine. We were called. The team was called or named Pennies or Sol, which literally translates to penises in the sun. Well, I'm not proud of some of the things I did. Anyway, so we played beach volley, and we did all these tournaments up and down the Portuguese coast. Well, just for fun, really. We were not that good. We never won anything. But on that day, I remember leaning to pick up the ball from the sand, and I felt this click on my lower back. Pretty much the same as when you click your fingers or any of your joints, your neck, if you're into those things. Well, I felt that, but that was it. And for a few minutes, it was all fine. And then suddenly, I started feeling this numbness in both my legs. And eventually I fell down because I couldn't stand, I couldn't use my legs. So it was a terrifying moment, I was really, really terrified. And so I kind of panicked, and everybody, the match stopped, and everybody was attending to me. There was this kind of medical team guy there. Well, he didn't know what to do, really. So then suddenly, I started feeling better. I started feeling my legs again, and eventually I was able to walk. So I went to the doctors, the hospital. At the time, they didn't diagnose the problem in my L5. Yeah, that came later on. But anyway, did a lot of physio, and since then I've never had a completely pain-free day. It's not always painful. Sometimes it's just this annoying feeling there. So discomfort. There's always a certain level of discomfort, and sometimes there's pain, and sometimes, like last night and today, it's just this very, very sharp pain that goes all the way on the left side, from my lower back to my foot, and that's horrible. So. Anyway, so yeah, sports injuries. I've had quite a few of those from back in the day. But when we're young and foolish, we think we're immortal, don't we? And so we don't worry about these things. They seem to go away, and we seem to think that they'll never come back, but they do. And when you're an old guy like me, middle-aged man, you realize that your recklessness from your youth is coming back to bite you in the arse. So I did a lot of, like I said, I did a lot of sports back then, not just volleyball. Volleyball was just kind of a hobby thing. And because my main thing was martial arts, I studied Shotokan karate for, I don't know, 18 years maybe, 19 years before I had to stop because of my back, because of that incident. And so my legs are quite damaged by all the physical activity and the martial arts, especially my legs, and from all those years. So there's always some level of discomfort, but last night was really, really bad. And yeah, well, this is it. I was going home and I was just thinking, well, my mood is as bad as the weather and the traffic, so I might as well talk to you guys to try to lighten things up a bit. Let me give you a wipe, shall I? Anyway, oh, there's a lot of traffic. And probably some filtering opportunities. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, let's see what we can do here, shall we? Okay. Seems to be a break somewhere here. I've just realised that although I have done a ton of filtering videos, I never quite explained what goes on in my mind whilst I'm filtering, what I look for, what I look at when I'm filtering. So basically, in a situation like this, so you've got kind of a two lanes. I'm in the middle. My main concern is that, you know, someone's going to cut me off. So traffic is not stationary, so there's not. I'm not worried about doors suddenly opening or anything. But I'm worried about someone suddenly deciding to change lanes and cutting me off because A, they don't see me, or B, they don't care. So this yellow van here, swerving towards the middle of the road, paying attention to that. But mostly what I look at, or what I look for, is changes in the front wheels of the cars. They're the best indicators that someone's going to change direction. I don't care about indicator lights because most people don't even use them, or they just turn them on when they are already, you know, changing directions and not before. So they are pretty much useless. But the wheels, the front wheels, they don't lie. Because you can't turn a car without, you know, without turning your front wheels, can you? Cheers, guys. Thank you. So that's what I look for. Most people are quite nice. They just get out of the way. But you get these idiots that actively try to cut you off, or accidentally cut you off because they don't see you, either because, you know, they're distracted or because they're texting or whatever. Anyway, looks like filtering is done for today. So this is it, folks. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to like and then share, comment, subscribe, all the usual social nonsense. It's very much appreciated. And and I hope to see you on my next video. Until then, ta-ra!